fill all my holes. Barnswoggle P. Horsetooth in the house. How you doing, brother? How you freaking doing? I'm so excited about crypto right now. I'm not lying, guys. I'm not even lying. I've been more excited about crypto than I have my entire crypto journey. I'm obsessed with saving money, saving every little dime I can. Every little bit's magic. Isn't that how the song goes? They're talking about saving your money to buy crypto. It's dire times out there. All right, I'm telling you right now, this is no joke. We got Eli K in the house. We got the open floor in the house. And we got T-Top in the house. Look, guys, I'm not even joking. This is going to be a quick one. I want to prepare you now. 10, 15, 30 minutes or less. I'm telling you, I'm done. I'm tapping out. But I will mention this now and I will mention it later. If you want me to stream later today, I would love to do that. I would love to hang out, but I got to dangle the carrot. And all right, let's get a poll going. Or should I just do it? How many likes to stream tonight? How many likes I know what you guys are going to vote for. So be careful here. I think the first one's easy. And the second one's what I'm leaning to. I want it to be tough, guys. I want it to be tough. And I don't want Ricky coming in. Ricky's in the house. I don't need Ricky coming in and cheating. All right, let's pop on over the desktop. I did want to come in and just kind of hang out, talk about like just to give you an example what my morning has been today. I mean, I logged in. I'm getting excited. I'm kind of thinking about yield farming again. I bought some Harmony One. I sent it over to Harmony One. It's paying down my loan. I'm looking at, I have some credit card debt at about 7,000 right now. I'm going to pay probably 3,000 to 4,000 of that off this week. I'm looking at possibly getting a line of credit set up just so that I can, like, I'm not saying, I don't know when it's going to happen. I'm most definitely not recommending anyone follow what I do. I'm just saying, I think this is a great opportunity right now. So I'm looking to free some things up. I've been moving all my money to Ledger and Trezor, and with Ledger, it's pretty easy to just say, yeah, let me deploy all this Ethereum on Aave and then put that shit to use. For example, I could deposit on Aave, borrow USDC, and buy Ethereum with it, right? When the market's at the lows. Although I think we're going to be here for a while. Or the next time around, it's really flexible. When I think we're at highs, I can start hedging. Say I got, for example, 100 Ethereum. And I can put that on Aave. You're risking, being on DeFi, right? You're taking the DeFi risk. I'm not going to get into that right now. But you can sell 20, say you want to hedge it. You can sell 20 Ethereum, convert it to USDC, deposit the USD, earn interest. And if Ethereum goes down, you can buy the Ethereum back cheaper. If Ethereum goes up, you still make money. And, it's crypto, dude. Eventually, there's going to be a huge flush out. One giant light. Who's voting for 50? Because I love the people voting for 50. They should have, you should have to work for it, right? This should be a quick stream, so if anyone comes in, if we hit 25, it's definitely putting it in. If we hit 25, it's a maybe. It's a maybe I'll stream. If we hit 50 likes, I have to do it. If we hit 50 likes, which is an astronomical number, but we've been pushing them numbers up lately. All right, I actually haven't checked the price of Bitcoin for about an hour because I went on my Costco run. So let's take a look at what we got going on. I'm getting excited about Atom. I'm getting excited even about DeFi Kingdoms, about Mars Colony, about Knights. I want to start putting a little bit of money in there. I want to start running my, I'm like getting back on track. I've been running my quest. I've been farming Jewel. I want to deploy that back into the game. I want to start yield farming. Another thing I need to check is because I want to take my rewards and I'm looking to put it back in right now. Right. And that's just me. I know there's a lot of you out there that are doing things like earning your crystal and immediately putting it into one. Hey, you do you. but I'm getting really excited. And so, for example, I put together a spreadsheet. Let me see if I can pull that up real easy. I'll only spend a couple minutes on this. I'm obsessed with saving money right now. You want to know why? Every penny I save, I'm obsessed with buying or getting ready to buy crypto at these bargain prices. Again, I think we got a while. I think we could have up to anywhere between 6 months to 2 years to buy it. So I'm trying to have a little patience here, but I am dollar cost averaging at minimum every week some Cardano, some Bitcoin, some Ethereum. All right, so I put this together real quick this morning just to kind of give you an idea of what my inflows and outflows are. They don't make this very easy to zoom in and out. Anyway, this is my inflow, and these are all my expenses. I've been using Truebill. It's a really good utility. Uh, I went through my credit cards, and I'm just looking for things that I can cut out, right? So I've already cut a few things out. For example, this is a gym membership. I'm paying $40 a month for this. I haven't used this shit for 2 years. I've just been lazy. I've been threatened. So I'm going to take care of this week. I'm not getting rid of Spotify. I can't get rid of Spotify. I can't get rid of my car. The one that's kind of tough. Where is it? Right? No. Do I not even? Oh, right here. Validator. The validator is running me about $120 a month, and I'm just like, man, do I need to pull the plug on this shit? But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my whole YouTube monetization thing figured out. And if I can at least cover this with YouTube monetization, or at least cut the bill in half or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to grind it a little bit harder, but I really want to keep this up. Snap is YouTube related. It's how I do my thumbnails. Dollar cost average, right? I budgeted investing into my budget. So I got $600 there. And I have about 600 right now. I have about $660 left over a month. I will say the food I budgeted kind of high, and the PG&E I budgeted a little bit of high, so I got a little bit of wiggle room there, and that leaves a little bit of wiggle room for things like prescriptions or shit that comes up here and there. And the food has a little built-in of things like you know, this time around, I need to get some cleaning supplies or whatever. So the food I'm looking at like $200 a week. This week, I will say I spent $90 at Walmart and $50 at Costco. Of that $50 Costco bill, $20 of it was freaking coconut water that I could cut out. And Walmart, there was a good $25 in like LaCroix and coconut water. I bought these coconut waters at Walmart, and I'm really pissed because I didn't notice they said pulp on it. I freaking hate the coconut water with pulp. It's so disgusting. But I'm gonna choke that shit down. And then, if I can make it a little while, I'll stack a little fiat and continue to get my this doesn't really include like paying credit cards off or anything. So right now, this is mostly going to be going to paying that remaining credit card. And again, I'll be able to get rid of this gym membership. This is student loan. This is a bed. I'm cutting out HBO. I need to change this. I have YouTube on here. So I need to determine, I'm going to get rid of HBO. I don't think I'm going to get rid of the other two right now. It's just too much. So, I mean, $600, streamline a few things here and there. Again, $400 is high, but I don't know how much these energy bills are going to go with the cost going up, and it's going to be hot as balls. So, for the summer, it's looking like this. In the winter, it'll probably be half this. Jack in the house. How you doing, brother? Again, we got about. I'm not. This is gonna be a quick stream. I just gonna want to give you guys some hopium. I'm really excited about crypto right now. I'm doing everything I can to watch my expenses so I can have more money in. I'm looking at possibly having line of credits open up, and I'll be ready. And again, this isn't advice. I'm talking about leverage. But I'm a little bit more. I don't mind taking a little risk here and there, especially when it gets super freaking bloody. Bitcoin gets to like 12K. That is my next target right now. If this doesn't hold, right now it's still kind of holding. This is the first time in the history of Bitcoin's existence that has broken the previous bull run's all-time high, which was back in 2017. It was right around 19,500 to 19,900, depending on the exchange. Or below that, guys. And I felt like it was going to happen again. Don't let me point out ad nauseum. Bitcoin's existence has been in a freaking overall just bull run, period. I buy Leclerc's. Let me get caught up. Get in the Jewel, X Jewel. I'm in that, brother. Yeah, it's going to be an extended low. Plenty of time to keep buying. I think so too. And if it's not, I mean, I got a big bag of crypto already. Do you think I'm going to complain if all of a sudden on Monday, which it's not going to happen, Bitcoin starts screaming to 100,000, Ethereum to 10,000, Cardano to $10? You're not going to see me crying over here. Jewel to $10, Crystal to 20. You know what I'm saying? What's the worst that can happen? I can keep buying. The worst that can happen is it all goes to zero. I mean, I know my risk and I'm okay with it. I remember thinking I was timing the bottom at 14K and then it promptly went to 13K. Oh, you must be after the crash in 2017. Yeah. And this time I really didn't understand Bitcoin and Ethereum, and people nutcases like me, like imagine me if I knew what I knew like 5 years ago, right? People would tell me, "Oh, crypto's the future," blah blah blah. I was an old school stock finance options futures guy, right? And I'm just like, dude, what kind of idiot are you? Bitcoin's the future. And then he's showing me all these little meme coins like Ripple, and I don't even remember, like there was some really, and he was just like buying these, like he was me like 4 years ahead of me, right? I don't know how he's doing now, because again, crypto's not an easy game to last. A lot of people bought 60, 70,000 and they're tapped out. Like they're done. They've lost money, probably lost money they couldn't afford to lose, and they might not ever come back. But it went down, 20, that people, disbelief, despair, anger, all that shit, right? All that shit. It was hovering around, let's see, 14,000 here. I remember this period pretty good. It was hanging around 6,000. And that's when I talked to that dude, and he's like, I told that bro, I'm like, dude, he was telling me, oh no, Bitcoin's going back to 20,000 and all this and that. And I'm like, bro, I think it's much more likely for it to go to like 3,000 than even 10,000 anytime soon. And he just looked at me like I was crazy. And here you go. And I didn't know shit, right? To me, and it still is, this is a very high risk speculative asset. And now I understand the technology. I understand the use cases for Bitcoin and then Ethereum and all this stuff. So I'm all in, right? There's a lot of maturity, a lot of regulation left to come. And if you can handle the volatility, there's a lot of ways to make money in crypto. Even if you just want to kind of trade it, I guess for me, trading it would be very long-term swing trading. I got my bags in, locked in at long-term capital gains now. That's what killed me last year. I didn't want to sell at short-term capital gains. Now I can. So now when we get to extreme greed, I can hedge or I can sell. I'll probably just hedge, to be honest. Borrow Ethereum, sell Ethereum into USDC or whatever stablecoin to chase, and loop it back into Aave or whatever, and hedge. So that way, when it comes down, I can take that money out, buy more Ethereum than I borrowed, pay the loan off, and have extra Ethereum, right? And that seems like a no-brainer. I'm sure I make it sound a lot easier than it's gonna be, because you got to be willing to do that. You got to be a contrarian. Like right now, I know there's a lot of people in here that are contrarians because they're champing at the bit like I am to buy this. I'm the more this goes down, the more my net worth gets destroyed. Like the more foolish I look to my friends. And my friends, my friends and family may look at, and they may be right in 5 or 10 years. They're like, "Oh, Tom, why didn't you sell when it was like $1 million? I can't." I don't even like telling people, right? Because I'm just one big nut house to everyone. Bill Scott in the house. How you doing, brother? I need to say that with more enthusiasm. Bill Scott in the house. How you doing, brother? George started streaming. I bet he has a crap ton of hopium, probably. Let's see. I'm pumped to buy at the. Yeah, I'm so freaking like. I live, eat, and breathe crypto right now. I cannot believe it. I want it to go down more. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, not financial advice. If you believe in crypto, if you understand crypto, if you're just one of those people, and every one of us was one of these people at one time. You thought this was just cool. Like Bitcoin's amazing. It's the future, but you didn't really know why. Did you really know why? And then over time, we really learned a lot. And I'm not saying, there's definitely people in this chat that figured it out before me, but now we're all learning together. Did I ever try to day trade? Yes. I probably blew out at least 2 or 3 accounts trying to day trade. The only way to make money in stocks and the only way to make money in crypto is buy and hold, uh, dollar cost average, lump sum, all that, this and that, and you can swing trade it. Some people can swing trade it, but it's a much harder life because you really got to watch. You're just constantly watching the price and this and that. So if you have the ability to sell when it's high and buy when it's low, if you truly have that ability, good for you. Most day traders fail, and the ones that succeed are lying and they're faking it. I would love to find an actual day trader that isn't full of shit. Like he's not really just pissing his family fortune or a small piece of his family fortune down the drain, or they're a YouTuber that freaking makes $1 million a month so they can cover it up. You know what I'm saying? There might be like a few people on the planet that can day trade. I mean, Capo's seeming like he's seeming like a god right now. Hanging on, saw the crash last night, was like, this shut my mind. I don't know how you fellas, you probably slept like a baby with that big fat ribeye in your stomach. Why is HBO your favorite streaming service? I hate their app. Crashes all the time. You can't rewind. It crashes if you try and rewind. Let's see. Farnswoggle said something I'm confused by. Where did it go? Oh, time to buy Lecoqs instead of fancy uh, I buy Leclerc's. Leclerc's what? Do they have sparkling water? Do they have LaCroix like drinks? Oh, you know what? I haven't seen these. I've seen these. Lemon, lime, and grapefruit. Man, the problem is, these are probably palatable with, like, if you put a little lemon or lime juice. I might have to try these. They're probably pretty cheap too. Let's see, what is this? 35 count? I might have to try these next time. They do not deliver to my area. I don't care. What's the price? Probably like $10, $12. All right, I might try these next time. Day trading wrecks me. Yep. Most people can't do it. If you can be helping, always, yeah, bro. Again, most people can't freaking day trade. All right, let's see what World George has got going on. We got about 10 minutes and I'm shutting this shit down, guys. I told you it was going to be a quick one. As much as I want to hang out with you all, Bitcoin crashes below 20,000. Oh no, does he got hopium? Let's see if he's got some hopium going on right now.
And invalidated, but this one adds in the
blah,
logarithmic regression
blah.
curve, right? But you can see deep red right now, pegged. No, it is pegged. Don't worry about it. Are they going to survive, or are they?
Celsius is screwed.
Is
3 arrows is screwed.
Done.
Yep, they're done.
Mimic what Terra and UST did, and that's why it's not.
Just found out the Fed's secret report. They're lying. This guy makes up more shit than. All right, let's see what we got going on with old Biddy. 18959. It's kind of holding up. I think it's gonna fall out. But crypto never lets anyone enjoy a holiday this month, or especially big ones like July 4th. It'll be in the dumps. The whales don't want us to enjoy the holidays. I swear, every time I have a 3-day vacation, Bitcoin's crashing. Celsius was staked ETH, I think, is what's destroying him. Let's see. That ribeye and I started taking. Do you take pills or a spray? I take a spray melatonin. It works like a champ. Alex from Celsius released a few second video saying that they aren't holding any more Armus huge rug pull fills. I don't know what Amos is. I'm pretty sure Celsius, their big problem was gummies. I didn't know they made those. Does that also have CBD and freaking THC in it? That sounds like a hell of a combo. Pretty sure Celsius was taking everyone's Ethereum, converting it to staked Ethereum. And then staked Ethereum's kind of getting depegged a little bit. There's some risks there. And then there was a bank run going on. And they stopped deposits because of the bank run. And now that's causing a major problem. For me, I'm getting all my shit off the exchanges, dude. It's all going to the ledger, and I'm all going on. It's all on chain for me. I'll be 99% on chain once my Ethereum address opens up over on Gemini in the next few days, and I'm moving off into the ether. I'm gonna be borrowing and lending a lot on chain. I really like using Ethereum because Ethereum's pretty easy. All the tax stuff is pretty easy with MetaMask. Hopefully Harmony One and all these other chains start getting that figured out too. Hopefully that law gets passed. Anything under $200 doesn't count. That would be amazing. That'll open up a lot of opportunities for us to do some passive income strategies in the future. Could you imagine spreading your money around a few different freaking like yield farms and opportunities that work, and you can make $100 to $200 per transaction, and you can just automate it or do whatever you do, and you're making a nice little fat passive income that you don't have to pay taxes on. Yeah, us people that've been in the game, we're learning it, right? How many people know how to install MetaMask, move their money over to MetaMask, put it on chain? Better yet, how many people made the mistake of moving it to MetaMask and then it was a pain in the ass to move it to your ledger, right? So learn the ledger, learn the Trezor, get your shit on chain. I mean, if you're gonna do this is some very adult things. You gotta protect it. You're responsible for it. You gotta really know what you're doing. I've been caught with my pants down. This is the channel. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and this isn't your typical YouTube. If you want to go get hopium, go listen to George. If you want to learn upper class, master class, and PhD level shit, this is the class for you. This is the YouTube for you. Now, if you're new to the game, you're gonna have to. It'll take a little work. It took a little work for me. You got to grind it out. You know, instead of watching whatever dumb reality TV show you do for 4 hours a night, maybe you slim it down to 3 hours a night, and you know, you watch this channel and you watch some other channels, understanding some of the topics I just talked about. Elderberry. I'm off the weed. Yeah, me too. I'm off the weed too. I was never really heavy into it, but for it, but I enjoyed taking a gummy or half a gummy, but there was a 50+% chance it would give me a migraine that would last 3 days. I was almost, it wasn't worth it. And then again, I would only enjoy like 5 or 10 minutes of relaxation, and then after that, I was just either paranoid or I'm off everything, saving the money. The only addictions I have now I need to get off of are LaCroix and coconut water. Just from that same. Holy shit! You smoke too much weed in a month. I don't know how. Yeah, yeah, bro. That's a 2K is a lot. You must have been like firing up all day long. Freaking dabbing? Were you dabbing some expensive shit? For the most part, I would just take like a gummy or half a gummy at night. I used it to see if it would help my sleep so I could sleep. All right, 10:12 a.m. I'm gonna wrap this up as promised. Let's see how the likes. I get it. You know what? I got bad news for you guys. I'm gonna start doing this during the week too. I'm thinking something like an hour stream on the mornings. I'm cutting it off at an hour, unless we hit a certain like threshold, and then I'll extend it 30 minutes. And I'm not going to stream at night unless we hit a certain like threshold. So I kind of, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be rising. We're going to continue to rise it. I know there's myself included, enjoy hanging out for hours on end, but most people don't want that. They just want to come in, have a good 30, 45 minute, you know, viewing session and call it a day. So, and it'll make you earn for more. You know, you're gonna be like, God damn, dude, Tom was only on for an hour. That's not enough. We got to make sure he streams at night, so I have something to watch at night. Retro in the house. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm shutting it down in 2 minutes. This is a quick 30-minute stream. I want to talk about the fact that Bitcoin is broke a cycle, broke something it's never done before. It has went below the last bull run's previous all-time high in 2017. It was 19,500 to 19,900, depending on the exchange. Just below 19,000. Next target for me, 12,000. I think there's a really good chance it comes down to 12,000. Jim Cramer, probably, you know, don't get me wrong, Jim Cramer, he's a really smart dude, and he's also an asshat, but he thinks it's coming down to 12,000. Jim Cramer expects Bitcoin to dump to 12,000. He's probably just looking at the same chart I am. He thinks it's gonna break this, and the next move down is 12,000. That we were hanging around 12,000 for freaking ever. Let's see. I remember we were at 12,000. We had COVID. We rebounded. We were at 12, or this was 10,000. It went up to 12, came back down, went up to 12 for a second, went down, and that's when it catapulted to the all-time high. So there's probably not a lot of reasons right now for anyone other than for me. I don't think this is I do think this is a good time to buy, depending on your time horizon, but I think it's going to get about 50% better here pretty soon. Personally, I do enjoy the streams. It helps get me through grinding faucets and other sites for sure. Yeah. Lately, I turned my own. I was desperate for something to watch last night, and eventually I just end up on my own stream, and I fall asleep, and then I wake up in the middle of the night to go pee, and I'm still like, oh, who's that? All right, everyone, 10:15 a.m. Let's get it to at least 25 likes, and I'll stream tonight. 50 guaranteed, 25's a coin toss. Bro, you got to find the clip. You got to find the clip on cars, and I'll watch cars. You find me saying that I promised to watch cars, and I'll watch cars. Anyway, no time to panic. Save money. Look for the loose change in the couches. It all adds up. Make budgets. Truebill, Excel. Cut your expenses. Cut out things you don't need. Don't buy things you don't need. Buy Bitcoin. Buy Ethereum. Buy Cardano. Buy Harmony One. Not financial advice. Love you all. Peace.